I want to use Proverb 14:23 as the foundation for this presentation. Proverb 14:23 said, idle talks leads only to poverty. I want to speak on purposeful action and empty talk. Now, we live in a generation where people don't even value time. People spend hours in meaningless argument, idle contention, meaningless analysis that you're not going to be paid for. We have professional analysts. They analyze and they are paid for. You hang somewhere, you spend hours, empty talk. So the Bible says empty talk will only produce one result, which is poverty. So are you surprised why you're poor? If you have been engaged in empty talk all your life, then there's no gain. So what is the opposite of empty talk? I call it purposeful action. Purpose in your mind. This is how I want to spend my day. Purpose in your mind. Every hour of the day, this is how I want to spend it. It has been said on a good note, and I agree, that time is the material element of life. And I repeat, time is the fabric. Time is the material element of life. When you waste time, you waste life. Money may be recovered, other things may be recovered, but time cannot be recovered. And on a good note, God is kind enough to give us equal measure of time. The Dangotes, the Otedolas, or the Elon Musk, all the rich people across the world, they have equal measure of time apportioned to them with the poorest people. The question is, what are you doing with your life? So I am encouraging you going forward. Make sure you live your life based on purposeful action. You could have a diary by your bedside. You could have a diary in your car. Always itemize, always structure how you want to live your life. Someone said, if you are not building your life, another person will engage you to build his own. Somebody that is going nowhere, somebody that has no vision, somebody can have no dream, can engage you in empty talk for hours. Why should somebody, for example, come to your office as early as 8, as 9, sit with you for 2-3 hours discussing nonsense? So that is a wasted day. You go to some very strategic offices, they don't even have seats for visitors. I have been privileged to work in an organization where the CEO introduced what she called benchmarking. And what does benchmarking mean? Every staff is given a diary. So by Friday, which mark the end of the week in terms of official ranking, you must report the value you have brought to bear on the organization for that week. And so where you have nothing to write, you'll be shown the way out. And of course, it will show that you wrote the report that showed you the exit door. It is good to live a purposeful life. It is good to take purposeful action that will bring us nearer and nearer to our dream. I tell people, when it comes to job creation, joblessness, it is not when you earn money in naira and kobo or dollar or pounds or sterling that you have actually been productively engaged. If you study to add value to yourself, you have been employed for that moment. The reward will definitely come later. So at every point, it is good to live intentional and purposeful life that will add value and take us nearer. Let me tell you, if you want to get to a particular place, you must be intentional. You must be purposeful as to how you get there. So complaining, just sitting and talking, playing the blame game, the Bible says it will only lead to poverty. So I encourage you today, going forward, always be intentional, always be purposeful in the pursuit of your dream and your vision. One day, you will get there.